Flag? Okay. In tackle, you can obviously make contact, swim. I could grab his shoulder, throw him out of the way, move like this. In flag, I can't touch him.
Just have to try to get around.
Correct. So he's going to try, instead of moving screen, essentially, you're going to try and blow by him.
And I'm not allowed to like move my arms out, maybe any bigger.
If your arms out like this, that's a flag. So arms have to be down kind of by your sides. You can't really like chicken wings, what we used to do, but I guess it became illegal. So like I can't put my elbow out and like check you. Yeah. It doesn't work that way.
Gotcha.
So keep your arms, hold on to your pants if you have to. Like, literally grab your pockets and then just side step back like that.
Gotcha.
The good thing about flag though is there's no such thing as legal man downfield. So if you get burnt, turn around, look for the ball.
Really? That's cool.
You can catch the ball. You can go out for routes to the centers too. Yep.
Nice.
All right.
There we go.
So blow by him. Don't let him get by me. Oh, line. You have to be a yard back.
Be a yard back?
He does. So stay on that white line. Good. That's the distance you have to be. Oh my God, bad snap.
Oh no, is it really?
Yeah, it bounced in front of me.
Oh no, that's terrible.
See, you forgot about the snap. You gotta snap first. Snap first, then block.
Gotcha.
How far is it?
Good.
That's hard. That's hard trying to block you. Yeah, we can do one more. We gotta switch. Where's the ball? There you go. Thank you, Eddie McAlpine.
Here we go. Yep, good.
That's so hard.
I know. Remember, snap that ball first, then block.
So all I can do is like move.
You can get in front of him. You're kind of setting a moving screen. Like it's an illegal pick. That's the best way I can put it. Here we go. Sit. Nope, flag.
Okay,
put your arms out. Here we go. Sit. Flag. Swim.
I can't what?
Can't swim.
Oh,
your arms
what?
out. Remember, you can't make contact.
Wow.
Oh yeah, it gets nitpicky, boys. Here we go, line.
Here, Juan, let's do one more. I'll do something. That's hard. It's weird, like not being able to like move my arms. So Kenny, all I can really do is just run by him.
Correct. It's like basketball. It's the best way I can put it. And if you initiate contact, it's a 15-yard penalty.
Wow.
Incidental contact happens if you both happen to just like that's that. But if you run into him and like drop a shoulder into him, like if I'm running at Eddie and I just do that at him, then yeah, that's a flag. All right, here we go.
That's weird, man.
Yo. Flag. Arms out. Sit. Good.
I got it.
Not bad, not bad.
I would have got
Didn't run anybody, so hit me. Okay. There's a golden rule that all my linemen have to know. I'm going to ask you a question. We'll see if you get the answer right. You don't move until what moves?
The ball moves?
The ball moves. So what I do is I literally have them line up in front of me. I hold the ball out like this, and then I just do cadences, and you don't move until the ball moves.
Okay.
Want to try it?
Sure.
See if you're good at getting off of the ball.
So it's just basically just don't jump.
Yep, don't jump. Line up on my left so you don't run in, or your right so you don't run in front of me. All right, I'll move myself. That's fine. Nobody. I'm just here. So once the ball's set, any sort of movement, you go. But no matter what I say, you don't go on my cadence, right?
Just go on that moves.
Yep, so right now I'm set.
Yeah.
So you guys ready? Go! Set, go! Set, go! Yep, run up off the ball and then line right back up.
How much yards is that if you go
If you jump 5.
Wow, okay.
Sit, go! Set, go! Go! Back on the line, back on the line, back on the line, back on the line, back on the line. Let's go, let's go, let's go. What are you guys doing? Ball moves. Why are you still standing there? 5 push-ups each. Oh, get down on your faces. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Once that ball is set, if I move it, you go.
Gotcha.
Set. Go. White 80 set. Go. Go. Line back up. 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 Ah, they're learning. See now they're learning.
Not a fan of that one.
So go. White 80 set. Go. Set. Go.
Right.
What are you waiting for? Ball move. You got it. 5 more. Yep.
Not fun.
No one ever said the trenches were fun, boys.
Thank you guys for tuning in to the second official event of the Unofficial Sports Show with the legendary flag football team on the campus of SUNY Oswego. Guys, Dylan, Kenny, starting with you. Dylan, how do you think we did today?
I think you guys did really well. I think you guys killed it. I think there were a lot of good reps at receiver. I think you got some work to do at quarterback, but it's a hard position.
Yep.
But I was impressed. You guys did good.
And Kenny, basically the lineman coach, us at the end of the competitions, how would you assess our performance?
Well, you learn how hard it is to work in the trenches, and it's not as easy as it looks. So, buddy, your frame keeps you outside of the line. For you, I mean, you got a little bit of a build for it, but you got to learn to go on the ball. I mean, that's really it. But getting your steps down, I mean, you don't really have choppy steps. You kind of look wobbly out there, but maybe receiver room is better for you too.
Yeah, well, I like that area. Well, it's safe to say we had a bunch of fun here at the Romney Field. Catch the second episode of the Unofficial Sports Show live, 9:30 Tuesday, WTOP-10. Thank you guys for allowing us here today.
Of course.
Yeah, no problem.
Before we end, we love shameless plugs. If you guys would like to, well, you guys got a couple shows going on right now.
Yeah.
DK, oh boy, watch them all.
Laker Connections on
Oh, yeah,
Thursday.
that one. I'm not on that one.
Well, Laker Connections every Thursday. DK and
Oh
Oh
boy.
Boy rotate every Wednesday night.
Ready? On three, the Unofficial Sports Show. 1, 2, 3.
The Unofficial Sports Show.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we suck. Maybe football's not our sport. Basketball's not our sport either. We'll find one eventually.
Yeah, well, one thing on the field that I want to say we relatively thrived in was receiving. Both of us have adequate hands. That was put to the test. Roll the tape.
You want to do the best part?
Yeah.
Grab your cameras. Get on defense, come over to the offense, tell me what you want to run. You got to tell me what you want to run. So you stay over there. He'll come over here and tell me what you want to run. What do you want to run?
Try first off this field and come back.
Okay. Yeah.
Up this way, that way.
Okay, here we go. All the way over there. All the way over there. Turbos hot. You see that ball? You like that, Squid? All right. 1-1. Zoe's turn. So now he hops on offense.
You gotta give me something here.
What do you want to run? Just draw it out.
I'm gonna go up, in and out.
Okay. Here we go. Zoe, in the slot. You want to give yourself, yep. Set up. Ones each. Okay. Turbo set. Oh! That was nice.
I'm gonna go up, stop.
Yep. Right there. Turbo set. Oh, I got scared for a second. I thought he was dropping that. 2-2. 2-2. All right, Wine, come here. We're going to start getting a little bit more.
Man, I'm
We're just going to start leaving it up to chance. Fade ball. Here we go. Grenade deep. Turbo set. Never stop running, what? Oh, I know.
Well, you gotta give me something. I don't know. Back up, man.
Turbo set. Someone's got to give.
That's your appearance. How? 15-yard penalty, automatic, first down. The legs are made of jello. Like, so weird. I've never seen someone flail so.
Hey. So act like you're running that fade. Get up and then just stop. He's out of breath, dude. You're gonna hear him
tired,
breathing
man.
in that. So go. So you gotta score here, and you gotta play some defense. All right, what do you want? It's your call. It's the last one.
I gotta start bringing my asthma pump. Stuff like this.
Okay. Turbo set. Oh, I got a little nervous there. All
You
right.
got me good.
Grenade teat. Turbo set. There he is. That's a win.
There it is,
That's
baby.
a win.
Oh, wow. So, well, as you can see, I have better hands than him. So, yeah, you got anything here for me or what?
Yeah, I mean, that was really fun. All the respect for that competition. Great comp. But now we have the aforementioned Buff Tough on our show, DZ, Dylan Zielinski.
Oh boy.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh boy.
prime significant part of WTOP-10 here. Dylan, why don't you introduce yourself a little bit?
I'm Dylan. I guess I'm built buffed up, as these guys have said. Yeah, VP of Product and president and founder of the Oswego Flag Football Club. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for coming on.
course.
Great,
I'm excited.
great highlights, great throwing right there.
Thanks.
And Zoe, I want to go to you for this quickly. Who would you compare yourself to as a receiver in the NFL?
See, I'm an interesting guy. I'm a bigger guy, slower guy.
Tight ends or receivers?
Yeah, they are. But you got any mind? I mean, growing up, I was a big Gronk guy.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah.
I like Gronk.
Yeah, but
I
I feel
like
he's a
Gronk.
fast guy. I'm not quick.
Gronk wasn't fast.
Yeah,
I like
yeah,
Gronk.
sound-
You can do a Gronk
Yeah,
style.
yeah.
Hands, good routes. You kind of bodied him a little bit.
Hey, look at that. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
What do you got?
Let me say Robbie Anderson. I got
Chosen Anderson.
I don't have the biggest frame, but I think I'm decently quick. And I think I'm decently quick. I have good hands, but yeah.
Dude, what a pull. That was a good pull.
Thank you.
I'm with it. That's
yeah,
awesome.
but without further ado, if you watched our last episode, you know exactly what we're going to do here. Try the gas station order of DJZ containing pizza, chips, and a soda. Go to Fast Track for this great deal. Zoe, why don't you start us off?
I think Dylan, where do you want to start here?
I mean, you got to start with the pizza. Oh, yeah. Look at the
You know what's the
Fast Track
funniest part? We asked for pepperoni.
Did you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
They told
didn't
you
even
no?
look at
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
All right, who's taking the bite first?
I got it.
I think you can get a bite too. You seem hungry.
There we go. You gotta let me. I like it. I think it's good.
Yeah.
I'll get a bite
Fun
of
fact,
the
this is my
pepperoni
first
here.
ever time trying Fast Track pizza.
Really?
Yeah, I got one like 2 minutes down my house.
good.
Never tried.
They got a deal: 2 slices of pizza, a bag of chips, and Pepsi. $5. Great deal. If you're ever in a rush, it's right near my house. It's great. I love it. What chips did
Sure
you
is.
guys
We got
surprise
some barbecue lays
So we
right
surprise.
there.
You said surprise you. We got barbecue.
Yeah.
This
To
is
go
great
with
as a
that,
barbecue guy.
why don't we pour
Yeah,
some
we got
soda?
Pepsi too.
God.
Big Pepsi guy.
Oh,
Yeah. We got some cups as well. Look at us.
Dr. Pepper #1 though.
Yeah.
Dr. Pepper #1. DP number. Hey, Dr. Pepper shirt.
Shout out Adrian teleprompter tonight. Dr.
Explain our
Pepper
friend
shirt on.
group.
Oh yeah.
Here you go. It's for you.
No, I was impressed with you guys. You guys did good.
Thank you.
I was
Thanks, man.
impressed
Thank
with your
you.
hands.
Thank you.
And
Alden High School legend.
yeah,
Oh,
no,
high
I
school
don't know
legend.
about
That's
all
funny.
that. But
Thank you to Alden High School for the clips and for Kenny Mahan in high school.
Mahonison.
Mahonison in Albany. There we
Mahonison,
go.
that's a good Pepsi.
It is
So cold actually.
very good.
Yeah,
Do you prefer Coke or
No,
Pepsi?
Pepsi over Coke for sure.
Yeah, that's
Pepsi
fair.
over Coke for
That's
sure.
fair. Let's get some final tastes. The pizza.
You want our bite?
I'm good. I mean, it's a cold
He's
pizza.
like,
It can't
it's
be that
cold.
great.
I think you
But
guys got about 30 seconds in your show here, bud.
yeah, we sure do. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dylan, for coming on.
Dude, of course.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I got greasy.
We're
Okay.
going- we're going
Okay.
with
Yeah.
Patrick. Thanks
Um,
for coming out for the flag football.
Yeah.
today.
Yeah,
you.
it was a lot of fun. Thanks for having us. Next episode will be in a couple weeks. We have spring break coming up.
And yeah, enjoy that. Yeah.
Yeah, so in a couple weeks, we'll see you guys soon. Bye. Take bum cam.
Tonight on WTOP-10 Nightly News, an Oswego fraternity banished. Spring is here, but when are these winter-like temperatures going to go away? I'll let you know in just a bit.
Plus, tomorrow is Admitted Students Day at SUNY Oswego.
WTOP-10 Nightly News starts now. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Owen Miles.
And I'm Eliza Hopkins.
And we have breaking news in the L. Roker studio. Oswego State fraternity Sigma Tau Chi has been permanently expelled from Greek life. The suspension began on March 23rd. The cause of the expulsion is unknown, and Sigma Tau Chi joins Kappa Sigma as the second fraternity to become unrecognized in March.
Fraternity Psi-Phi Gamma has also been suspended this month, and Theta Chi will stay on probation until mid-July. Before Sigma Tau Chi's expulsion, only 3 other Oswego organizations were banned from existing in the last 7 years.
The first Admitted Students Day of the semester will be happening tomorrow across campus. The events include tours throughout the day, academic presentations, panels, and more. This being one of the 3 larger admission events Oswego will be hosting as the deadline for college commitment in May approaches. Roughly 300 admitted students will be attending, with around 700 people attending the event in total. So, as April is approaching, we are finally starting to see the showers that bring May flowers.
That is right, and let's go to our meteorologist in downtown Oswego, Ryan Murphy. Ryan?
And thank you guys. I'm here outside Juan Zones Calzones. Let me tell you guys, it has been miserable all day. It's been wet, it's been cold, it's been rainy. We still got even the snow sticking around. If you're wondering when that's going to go away, not for a little bit. We're going to have temperatures well into the 20s tomorrow, barely creeping into the 30s. And there's a chance this rain flips into some snow tonight. So unfortunately, that's not really something to look forward to. But I'm pretty hungry, so I'm going to run inside, go get some food. I'm really looking forward to that. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks, Ryan.
As students come back to Oswego from spring break, anticipation is in the air for OzFest. SUNY Oswego's Student Association Programming Board posted on Instagram that this upcoming Tuesday, March 31st, the school will be announcing who will be performing at OzFest and tickets will become available. However, there have been speculations that the headliner will be a boogie with a hoodie based on a story that was taken off his Instagram.
Penfield Library hosted the Success Fair today from 1 to 4 p.m. Representatives from offices on campus gathered in the Penfield Library lobby to answer questions for students. There was also snacks and drinks courtesy of auxiliary services and giveaways available. The goal was to give students easy access to career and academic help in one place and in a 3-hour window.
During this month of March, Students Help Oz Peers, known as SHOP, has been running a school supply drive for the Children's Center of Oswego. This center is a nonprofit children's care center located in Sheldon Hall here on campus for toddlers and preschoolers. Suggested donation items include craft supplies like coloring supplies, paper, and children's books. Drop-off locations include SHOP, Penfield Library Front Desk, 501 Colkin Hall, and the Compass.
This upcoming weekend, thousands of No Kings protests are set to take place as part of one of the largest days of protests in American history.
Let's send it out to the field where WTOP-10 reporter Alexis Jimenez has more on these protests.
Thanks, Owen and Eliza. I'm standing here where the No Kings protest is set to take place this Saturday right here in Oswego. Now, organizers are planning to walk the bridge right here from the Bridge Street Bridge all the way to Washington Square Park, just a mere 3 blocks away. And besides this protest right here in Oswego, thousands of others are set to take place across the country, even as close as Central Square.
Indivisible Oswego County, a bipartisan group that describes themselves as committed to upholding democracy, is calling for citizens in Oswego to stand together for their No Kings, No War rally, as Americans here in Oswego County are concerned about their government's involvement in Middle Eastern affairs, as well as President Trump's usage of immigration officers as TSA workers amongst a partial government shutdown that has seen TSA workers go without pay. The bipartisan group is hoping that this rally will be part of one of the largest days of peaceful protest in American history. Now, this rally is set to take place this Saturday from 10 a.m. to 12 noon, right here on the Bridge Street Bridge. For WTOP-10 News, I'm Alexis Jimenez, Oswego County.
Thank you, Alexis.
Aside from this rally, Indivisible Oswego County is holding a town hall meeting Saturday, April 12th from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. at the Lake Ontario Conference Center. Earlier today at 4 p.m., our Career Services hosted a salary and compensation negotiation workshop. This event allowed students to learn how to articulate their value by highlighting their accomplishments in job interviews. They also learned how to research their target salary while building confidence in compensation negotiation skills, allowing them useful tools that can impact their careers for years to come.
Registration season is here. The Advisement Center is once again offering registration workshops to help students with registration tools, and the next ones are tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Registration for Fall 2026 begins this Monday, March 30th. For graduate students, registration starts at 8 a.m. Undergraduate registration is based on earned credits. To check your registration time, go to My Oswego, select the registration card, then click Check Your Registration Time.
Do you want to see some designs made by your fellow students at Oswego? The Design Club is holding their 4th annual design exhibition in the Q Atrium this week. The exhibition features work from students of all majors here at Oswego, and anyone walking to class can stop by and admire their work in the atrium. The work will be on display until March 27th.
With the district wrapping up work for the 2018 capital project as well as the first phase of the 2024 capital project, Oswego City School District is looking to start phase 2 of the 2024 project. This includes changing the tennis courts into a bus loop in the parking lots at the Layton Elementary School, giving the entrance of the high school a facelift, and adding a ramp to the high school for the Americans with Disabilities Act.
If you have been in MCC this past week, you may have noticed the posters set up outside of the Deborah F. Stanley Arena. These posters are on display to celebrate Women's History Month by highlighting some historic women both in Oswego and globally throughout history. Amanda Fennell, the founder of SUNY Oswego Kindergarten Department and the inspiration behind Fennell Hall, is featured. A national figure featured is 7-time Olympic gold medal winning gymnast Simone Biles.
Next Tuesday is the 3rd annual Women's Empowerment Summit here at SUNY Oswego. From 4 to 7 p.m. in the Marano Campus Center, meet an inspiring group of students, alumni, industry professionals, and campus leaders for an evening of empowerment, mentorship, and networking. With last year's event including high-level campus leaders and a diverse range of employer and alumni guests, this year's event is expected to be bigger and better.
The big day is coming soon. The 250th anniversary of the United States is approaching, and our very own Emily Mike has gone home to dig into the past.
Kids say it in school every day. It kicks off government meetings. But did you know the Pledge of Allegiance was born in a small village in western New York? Welcome to Mount Morris, the birthplace of Francis Bellamy, creator of the Pledge of Allegiance. Now you're wondering, how did this small-town man get to write the popular pledge? Livingston County historian Holly Watson has the answers.
So the pledge was originally written in 1892 as kind of a result of a new patriotic campaign by the Youth's Companion magazine. Francis Bellamy, the man of the day, was an editor at that magazine, and he was apparently tasked by his boss to create a salute to the flag.
However, there's more than one history buff in Mount Morris. Yale student Ellie Lonsberry lives in Bellamy's childhood home.
This town is filled with old houses. It's filled with houses coming from this time period, and in any one of them you can think of the history that was here. But when you're told this is a place where history happened, you look for it.
When the pledge was first written, Bellamy's draft could have been used for any country, read as follows. I pledge allegiance to my flag and to the republic for which it stands. One nation, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thanks, Emily. Only 100 days remain until the official 250th anniversary.
Still ahead tonight, a major fire in the Bronx.
Plus, Oswego State softball finished their game against Elmira.
After that, we have Oswego State softball finishing their game against Elmira earlier today, and we will also go over the updated NHL standings. That's coming up next here on WTOP-10.
Spring has started, but when are these temperatures going to get the memo? Stick around, I'll let you know right after the break.
We had someone who could tell us what we should and shouldn't watch.
Well, do we have a show for you?
Who are you?
What are you doing in my bed?
On Be Kind and Rewind, we will go through and review all your favorite movie franchises.
And tell you which ones you should and shouldn't watch from the perspective of normal movie fans. Well, be sure to check out Be Kind and Rewind on WTOP-10. Go home, that's 3 hours from now! Maybe that's the best thing you can do.
But after he gets possessed,
his show becomes a smash hit.
Now he's got the greenest show on WTOP-10.
A lot of green going on tonight.
We'll be holding on forever.
Don't miss the limited run of
those great people being.
If you like action, romance,
if you're watching this,
and highbrow humor,
surface is this.
Floor. Minch did not legitimately put his head in the toilet.
There's only one place to turn.
No!
Tune in to new episodes of
Oh boy!
only on WTOP.
And welcome back to WTOP-10. I'm Storm Team 10 meteorologist Ryan Murphy with your local weather forecast. We're going to start off here with our song of the day, Same Old Situation by Motley Crue, because it has been the same old situation over the past few weeks. It's been cold, it's been rainy, it's spring, and it has not felt like that at all. Taking a look at our live satellite and radar, look at this, it's a mess right now. If you go outside, it's cold, it's wet, it's rainy, it's been pouring on and off all throughout the day. Now these showers are going to move on out in just a bit, but looking at these current temperatures right now, we got 39 degrees, super humid out. It's just not ideal to go outside at all. And there's even a chance this is going to turn to snow later on tonight. But if you're sick of the cold like I am, I got some good news. That was a little bit for later next week. Temperatures are going to go actually above average. We're going to see some temperatures in the 50s, maybe creep into the 60s there. Finally get rid of that winter mess. And there's a lot of snow mounds on the ground, so it'd be really nice to see those finally melt on out. Now looking here at our supercast here for tomorrow. Now tomorrow is going to be very, very cold. When you wake up in the morning, it's going to be a cool 23 degrees. It's also going to be very windy. Keep that in mind if you got garbage cans out. Make sure you strap them down. You don't want garbage flying over the place. But the sun is going to come on out, but again, super cold, 26 right there. And the sun is going to stay out, but same thing, super cold. It's really just the same whole situation right there. Looking here at our future cast for the rest of the night, the showers are going to move on out. There's a chance they shift to snow because these temperatures are going to drop well below freezing. So keep that in mind. If you wake up in the morning, there's snow on the ground, you'll be like, what happened here? It was raining. That's why. But for tomorrow morning, you wake up, it's going to be nice and clear, just very cold, and it's the same old thing throughout the day. A couple clouds here and there, but nothing really to worry about. Saturday in the morning, those clouds are going to move on in. It'll, warm up, not really into the 30s there, but by nighttime, back below into the 20s. Now, as for tonight, temperatures are going to drop down to a cool 24 degrees. For whatever reason you're driving around at night, just keep in mind about the wintry mix there. You might hit a patch of ice or something. It would not be ideal driving over that. Looking here at our full extended forecast for the rest of the week. Look at that. You got temperatures in the 50s starting there Monday. Tuesday, 54. Wednesday, 54. Of course, you got a chance of showers there. You can't really win there, but a lot better than it being freezing cold. That's all I got for my full forecast. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks, Ryan.
A 16-year-old in a BMW led state troopers on a 33-mile car chase yesterday afternoon. At about 1:30 on Wednesday afternoon, officers attempted to stop a 2008 BMW with several violations, but with no avail. During the chase, the BMW intentionally hit a police unit, damaging and disabling it, but the officer remained unharmed. Police were able to detain the 16-year-old boy after he ran out of gas, taking him into custody.
TSA agents have been receiving a generous amount of gift cards from people at the Buffalo Niagara Airport. The partial government shutdown is heavily affecting the TSA, as they've been unpaid for 5 weeks. In response, kind travelers have donated almost $16,000 worth of gift cards to the Buffalo Airport alone. Workers say they are grateful for all of the generosity, with one saying that the public is helping where the government won't.
If you're a junior or senior looking for internships or job opportunities, look no further. Career Services is hosting a virtual event tomorrow at noon as the Center for Careers in Government presents a workshop to learn about the competitive salaries, health benefits, time off, and retirement packages offered by the state. If interested, head to SUNY Oswego's event calendar to access the Zoom link.
A 28-year-old man is facing 34 charges after he brought police on a 10-minute chase through the city of Syracuse. The driver, Jeffrey Maddox, swerved in and out of traffic and collided with a police car, endangering multiple lives. Maddox is also facing 28 additional charges following previous felony warrants. His charges include fleeing from police in a motor vehicle, reckless endangerment, fourth-degree grand larceny, and multiple traffic violations.
Earlier this morning, the top floor of an apartment building in the Bronx caught fire. The resident who lives in the apartment where the fire started was killed, and 4 firefighters have received minor injuries. Over 50 residents are currently left without a home, being housed in hotels provided by Mayor Zoran Mamdani. The cause of the fire is currently under investigation.
A man died after he jumped into the Erie Canal this morning while fleeing from the police. City of Tonawanda police said that they pulled over a gray Volvo sedan after the car made an illegal violation at an intersection. The driver got out of the car, initiating a chase that ended when he plunged into the canal. The man died while the fire department was pulling him out of the water.
Today is Epilepsy Awareness Day, also known as Purple Day. More than 1 million women in the United States are currently living with a neurological condition. In today's Health Minute, Mandy Gaither has more.
It's a disorder of the brain that can cause unprovoked and unpredictable seizures.
Patients with epilepsy will say that that's one of the worst things about their epilepsy. They never know when it's going to come.
Dr. Danielle Becker with the Ohio State University Wexner Medical Center says epilepsy takes an extra toll on women and girls throughout their lives. Things like puberty, menstruation, pregnancy, post-pregnancy, and menopause can all lead to hormone fluctuations that may impact seizure severity, but she says treatments can help.
So even if we can't stop your seizures, but we know they're going to come around this time of month, the moment that you feel something, you would take this rescue medication to try to shut it down and also prevent it from occurring.
Becker says epilepsy and medications taken for it can also put bone health at risk, lead to birth control failure, and pregnancy complications. But she says with the care of a doctor or specialist, complications are rare.
I have had patients come to my office and tell me that they were told that because they have epilepsy, they can't have a baby. And that is not true. And many, many patients with epilepsy have normal, healthy babies.
For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
There are guidelines put out by major epilepsy health organizations that help guide treatment and remind providers to talk to patients about the impact of these anti-seizure medications.
Still ahead tonight, Oswego State women's lacrosse took on Fredonia yesterday, and the Buffalo Bills made 3 more additional free agency signings. That'll be coming up here on WTOP-10.
better watch out.
You got swat you like a bug.
You stole it?
I'm scared of Joe with a bat.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me show you because your team is a failure. You don't know how to score, right?
Yeah.
Ready?
Just like that.
That's actually let me show you the Bronx Bomber way of doing it. Ready? I swear to God. Oh my
Everyone?
God. All right, put the bat down. All right, this number's like
Sorry, Joe. You're right. Sorry.
Welcome to WTOP-10 Sports. I'm Braden Peters, and we have a lot of action news to get into. Starting off with Oswego State's softball team. They took on Elmira earlier today on the road. The Lakers walked away with a 7-0 shutout victory. 5 of the Lakers' 7 runs came in the 3rd inning. First baseman Ryan Perico and catcher Emma Bazitsky led Oswego State with 2 hits apiece in the victory. Today was supposed to be a doubleheader between both teams, but the second game was canceled due to the weather. And then also yesterday, Oswego State women's lacrosse found similar success as they defeated Fredonia 12-5 on the road. After being up 6-4 in the 3rd quarter, the Lakers scored 6 unanswered goals to put the game out of reach for the Blue Devils. Midfielder Alexis Hill finished with 5 goals to lead the Lakers in scoring, while midfielder Cassidy Croats picked up a hat trick. The Lakers will host Morrisville for Senior Day this Saturday at 1 p.m. Oswego State men's lacrosse goalie Seamus Hand and midfielder Emma Starowitz both reached career highs on Saturday. For more on that, here is Lucas Marcus Silva.
500 saves and 100 points. If you're wondering what I'm talking about, those are the new milestones reached by Seamus Hand and Emma Starowitz. The Oswego State men's lacrosse team is heading into SUNY play with a 6-1 record, and 2 of their main players are leading the way. Senior goalkeeper Seamus Hand has surpassed 500 career saves, continuing to anchor a defense that has been crucial to the Lakers' success.
Great, I've had great groups in front of me for a long time. My defensemen are, studs, D-mids, defensemen, everybody. It's a group thing. When you see a goalie's success, it's a group effort. It's not one guy, so very grateful for sure.
Hand has proven that this season with 94 saves and a .6 save percentage, providing consistency in the net throughout the whole year. On the offensive side, junior midfielder Emmett Starwitsky has reached 100 career points, while leading the team with 26 points in just 7 games this season.
Oh, pretty good. I obviously couldn't have done it without my teammates or my coaches, or this program really has built me very well, so yeah.
Starwitsky continued to be a key player for the Lakers, building on his all-SUNY level production from last season. Head coach Andrew Daly says having both as leaders sets the tone for the entire team.
I'm super lucky. I mean, not only it's awesome because not only are they great on the field, but they're both captains for us. Their success on the field is built from what they do off the field. And I think, anytime you have guys that are stacking up stats like that, we're going to have success on the field too.
Now the Lakers focus on SUNY play, where every game is a battle. The Lakers will travel to face Morrisville, looking to carry the momentum into conference competition. Reporting for WTOP-10, I'm Lucas Marquez. Now back to the desk.
Well, thank you, Lucas. The Bills aren't done yet in free agency as they signed 3 new players to one-year deals today. Buffalo signed former Carolina Panthers guard Austin Corbett, center Lloyd Cushenberry III, and former Bills receiver Trent Sherfield. The Bills have been looking for a replacement for left guard David Edwards, who left in free agency for the New Orleans Saints. Edwards was given a 4-year, $61 million contract. So now moving on to the NHL action. We're getting close to the end of the season, but start off with the Atlantic relating to the Buffalo Sabres. Still, even though they lost to Boston last night in overtime, they got the point. Right now, 3 points ahead of the Tampa Bay Lightning. Going against Detroit over the weekend on Saturday will be a crucial win. Tampa Bay is still a hot team that Buffalo needs to be able to fend off. And now switching over to the Metropolitan for your Islanders fans out there right now, still sitting in 4th place, 11 points back from the Hurricanes. It'll be really tough to be able to catch them, but at least if they're able to get past the Blue Jackets, which they're only 2 points back from, it's very makeable. Still a lot of games left this season. It's very doable. And then looking over, that carries over in the wild card right now. They are tied with Ottawa for the last spot in the wild card for the Eastern Conference, the Islanders. So again, it's very doable. They'll look to beat the Florida Panthers this weekend. So now switching over to New York Yankees action, they managed to take on the San Francisco Giants to start the season. And already they start off in the 3rd inning with a run thanks to the likes of Jose Cabrera. And he managed to get all the way to second base. And the scoring didn't stop there in the 3rd inning, as right after that, Ryan McMahon drills this one out towards center field, driving in at least Jazz Chisholm Jr. and Cabrera up 3-0 now for the Yanks off that pitch from the starter Logan Webb, who got the start for the Giants on the mound. So moving over now to the Trent Grisham, who managed to get this huge triple out to right center field. McMahon comes in along with the catcher Austin Wells. Yankees pouring it on 5-0 in the 3rd inning so far. And as also, it was a very close call for Grisham to be able to get there. But now switching over to later on, Judge strikes out on the 2-2 count. Not the best of days for the opening day for Aaron Judge. 4 strikeouts at 5 at-bats. But then to help at least increase the lead, 5th inning, Stanton singles to center, driving in Cody Bellinger, giving the lead up 6-0 for the Yanks. They managed to go on to get their first win of the season, 7-0. Coming up after the break, we have the Pet of the Week, so stick with us.
Well, you know what time it is, the best part of the show.
Here we have Daisy, WTOP's best pet of the week.
She is an 11-year-old puggle that loves to cuddle.
And even though she can't see, Daisy knows how to take charge.
Oh, you guys got any pets?
I have 2 cats, and they're also on the older side. My one cat's turning 14. He's an old man. He is a very old man.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
How about you, Eliza? Do you have any pets?
A lot of chickens.
Ooh,
yes.
chickens.
Okay.
All right.
Used to have horses. We had 2 or 3. Yeah.
That's a report for tonight.
Be sure to stay tuned for Stick to Sports and Laker Connections.
Thank you for watching.
And have a great night, everyone.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Season 11, Episode 3 of Stick to Sports. We hope all the students had a great spring break, and for everyone else, we hope you had a good couple of normal weeks. Tonight, we've got March Madness, the beginning of baseball season, and some historic NBA performances to talk about tonight. So, Mike, let's jump right in.
Let's do it, boys. Roll it.
All right, boys, let's start with a sugary start to this episode. The Sweet 16 begins tonight. Let's take a trip through the past week and recap some of the biggest games that have led up to tonight. The reigning NCAA champs got bounced in the second round by the Iowa Hawkeyes last Sunday. The Florida Gators busted a lot of brackets in this matchup, failing to chase their dreams of back-to-back titles. Alex, I need to know, how did Florida manage to lose this early?
Well, the biggest thing that Florida had going for them, Connor, was their overwhelming size. I mean, they had a center rotation of 4 people 6'11" or taller. Alex Condon, who is an amazing prospect, their leading scorer, 6'11". Olivier Rio, 7'9", this guy as a backup center. But throughout that whole game, Iowa looked like the more physical team all night. They disrupted Florida's chances at the rim. They forced Thomas Haw to shoot 3 of 11, 2 from 8 from the three-pointer. And Iowa basically said, we're going to out-physicality you. You better outshoot us. And Florida could not step up to the challenge. They didn't have a Walter Clayton-esque moment from last season, last time around. And this game was kind of a microcosm, in my opinion, of Florida's season all year. They just couldn't find that clutch gene when it mattered most.
Yeah, and on top of that, Florida made some, pretty costly mistakes. Their Ruben Chinlu had 4 fouls and was only able to play 19 minutes. He's the defensive anchor of that team. When you don't have your defensive anchor, you're the guy, you're kind of done for. And on top of that, Iowa was making easy layup after layup, and they had no way to solve it.
Yeah, Sammy, and Iowa's bench doubling the points scored off the bench of Florida's, so another thing to add on there.
Yeah, I mean, the streets are definitely saying that Big Ten basketball is more tougher, deeper, and more physical than the SEC. Just a really quick stat, 8 of the last 9 defending NCAA tournament champions did not reach the Sweet 16 that following year. So certainly something to keep an eye on as this trend continues to repeat year after year.
Crazy stuff, Connor. But staying with the one-possession battle, St. John's barely fended off the Kansas Jayhawks, winning 67-65 on Sunday. Kansas was able to come back from a 13-point deficit in under 3 minutes to make it a back-and-forth game, but ultimately fell after a game-winning layup from Dylan Darling in the closing seconds. St. John's will face off against the Duke Blue Devils tomorrow night, and it will certainly be must-watch TV. Connor, I know you got a lot to say about Pitino's masterclass, so let me hear your thoughts on this bout.
Oh, I love Glazing Rick, but first of all, from watching the Johnnies all year, I mean, you would not expect junior guard Dylan Darling to get the last shot in the game, especially if I told you that up until that point, he had not made a single shot. He was 0 for 4 from the field, and the Johnnies' 2 star players, Zuby Ejiofor and Bryce Hopkins, each had 18 going into this final possession. Yep. But Rick Pitino decided to listen to his star guard who walked into that huddle and he said, call power, which is a high screen pick and roll specifically designed for Dylan. So, I mean, this guy in the biggest moment of the game, the Johnny season on the line, looking like they might not reach the Sweet 16 for the second year in a row, put the team on his back and made that crazy layup at the basket. The arena goes wild, and the Johnnies keep on dancing, Alex.
Right place, right person, right time. Sometimes that's all you need, and Pitino continues to add to his illustrious resume. This is his 14th trip. He's now one of 3 coaches to make the Sweet 16 with 4 different programs. Incredible stuff. Really.
Yeah. And Pitino said that they were a very offensive team. They relied heavily on their defense, and it paid off. That's a big gamble in the Sweet 16. But in the playoffs, all right, we're a very offensive team, but we can't score. Let's rely on our defense. And I think that was a great thing about Pitino. It shows that he's a good head coach.
Yeah, fellas. And in other college hoops news, North Carolina fired head coach Hubert Davis after the Tar Heels' first-round exit to VCU. Davis's coaching tenure comes to a close after 5 years despite having a 125-54 overall record. For the first time in decades, North Carolina will plan to find head coach candidates outside of the UNC family. Sammy, do you think this firing was justified, or do you think they pulled the trigger a little too early?
Here's what I think. I think that he had a meeting with the new AD and the old AD who was taking his spot. The new AD is taking the old AD's spot, and they had a success plan, right? They asked him about his success plan. They heard the success plan and then fired him 2 hours later. So I mean, you tell me what they heard in that meeting, right? Like at that point, I mean, I just think that they heard he didn't tell them what he wanted to hear, and so he was out.
Certainly wasn't up to code, but the 19-point comeback that VCU had over the Tar Heels, it's the 6th largest comeback in tournament history. And despite having such a great record from Hubie, they're going to explore options. They're looking at Tommy Lloyd from Arizona, Nate Oates from Alabama. It's going to be interesting to see who takes over that job.
Yeah, it's really going to be interesting. And at the end of the day, it just comes down to Hubert Davis's philosophy of recruiting and team building. He was going up to recruits and saying, hey, I want you to come here for 3 to 4 years, and I want you to grow first as a young man and then second as a basketball player. And in an era of NIL and the transfer portal where guys are actually getting paid millions of dollars to come to your school, that doesn't sell. There's a reason why the University of North Carolina, which is a blue blood, arguably a top 2 program, them and Duke, historically, there's a reason that they have not won a tournament game in the last 2 years under this guy. And there's a reason why every single year that he's gotten here since taking over for Roy Williams, they have finished farther and farther and farther away from a championship.
Yeah, and plain and simple, guys, you can't first round exit 2 years in a row.
Not at a blue blood. No.
Well, despite the massive changes to college basketball through NIL and the transfer portal, amazingly, 5 coaches aged 67 or older have managed to reach the Sweet 16. We all decided to pick one of these coaches to highlight tonight. So, Mike, who can you tell us about?
I'm going to go with Tennessee's head coach, Rick Barnes, in his 11th year with the Volunteers. A great team this season, the number 6 seed. Facing off against Iowa State coming up, that's going to be a great game. I think a lot of people are sleeping on this Tennessee team, and I think they're better than we expect. They've been to 4 straight Sweet 16s, including this one, and 3-0 versus AP top 11 teams this season, including a win over Houston. So certainly something to keep an eye out on. This team is better than people think.
I'm going to keep my theme of glazing Rick Pitino. It's his first time back in the Sweet 16 since 2015 after he was exiled by Louisville. And no one would give this guy a shot. He had to go to the MAC to coach at Iona, which is not a basketball powerhouse. Thankfully, 3 years ago, the Johnnies take a chance on him, and it has paid off, despite being the oldest coach in the tournament at 73 years young. Pitino has not been deterred by the selection committee. I'm sorry, a team that not only is 30-6 in their regular season record, won the Big East regular season tournament and the postseason tournament, and beat UConn twice. They should not be a 5 seed. Despite this, despite having the hardest route to the final, Pitino says they embrace it, and he believes that they will upset Duke tomorrow night.
Great pick, Connor. I'm going to go with, I've been high on the Arkansas train all year, John Calipari, in this time of NIL payment and the portal on how to construct a roster. He kind of got gifted God's baby with Darius Acuff, who has 30 points in his first back-to-back tournament.
It's Darius Day.
First freshman to do that. Calipari, his former player, said he got soft, but he's proving that he's not.
Yeah, well, I'm going to go with the GOAT, Tom Izzo. He was hired in 1995 and has not stopped since. It's actually a little bit of a golden birthday for him because it's his 16th time in the Sweet 16.
There you go.
Believe it or not, 30 years of coaching is his 16th time. I think that's absolutely insane. He is 764 and 309 in his coaching record. What? Okay.
Unheard of.
Unheard of. He's the GOAT. Argue with the wall.
Well, boys, even though we're in the slow segment of the NBA season, we've seen some historic performances over the past month. Let's start with the heat of the matter. I got to ask you guys this. How does what we saw from Bam Adebayo stack up against Kobe Bryant and that 81-point night, but also against Wilt Chamberlain's 100-point night that I still haven't seen the footage from? Kobe's felt like a one-man takeover. I don't know what to say about Wilt because I don't even know if it happened, but pure scoring, shot-making level we almost see. But Bam doing it, is that as big of an accomplishment with the way he did it? I'm going to let Connor and Alex kind of take this one.
Yeah, Alex, I'll start first. I am not on Bam Adebayo's supporter side. And I'm not saying that I wouldn't have done the same thing given the opportunity to break Kobe Bryant's record. I would have been chucking up as many shots as I can, trying to get to the free throw line as much as possible. But Bam finished 36 of 43 from the free throw line. He took 43 free throws. That is double more than what whole NBA teams will average over the course of a game. And I'm sorry, but This game also came against the Wizards, 29th ranked defense in the league, only behind the Utah Jazz. And as Mike mentioned earlier, when the cameras weren't rolling, when Wilt scored 100, Wilt only shot 32 free throws in his 100-point game. 11 less than Bam, who was only able to score 83. I'm not upset at Bam. I'm upset at the national media that we're acting like this 83, which is just 2 points more than what Kobe did all those years ago, is so much better and so much more impressive. Watch those 2 games back to back and tell me who had a harder time scoring those points. It was Kobe.
Yeah, maybe, Connor. And maybe it's the national media's fault in general, but 83 points is still 83 points. I know you said that, Bam, you would have done the same thing. This speaks to me. This performance, it highlights just how tight the culture is in Miami. Spoelstra, continuing to, Tyler Hero was out that night, blowout against the Wizards in March. I totally understand, a lot of free throws. But Spoelstra allows Bam to play, his teammates have his back. He started off the game 4 for 4 from 3 in the first quarter, and that's not Bam's bread and butter. He's more of a defensive player. And when you start off that hot, you drop 30 in the first quarter, and you continue to do well throughout the second quarter, you get to half and you got 55, you start to toe that line and you go, boys, let
me get there.
Let me get there. We can make history tonight. So Bam, amazing performance. Maybe the media glazes it a little bit too much, and maybe Kobe's is more impressive, but you have to give so much flowers to Bam Adebayo for continuing that performance over 40 minutes.
I'll agree with you there. I am giving my flowers to Bam.
Yeah.
I'm on the Bam side too, man. He scored 83 points. I mean, guy's a dog. Everyone chucks up, balls when they're up, when they have 70 points with 9 minutes in the fourth quarter. I'd be chucking up shots, every shot I could get. But that's besides the point.
And I'm going to stick with Connor on this one. We'll split the table in half here, but on to the next topic.
We'll disagree. Agree to disagree. But staying in the NBA, let me throw this one to you guys. What are we making of this recent tear from Luka Doncic? Because ever since the split, he's been on an absolute heater. Is this just a coincidence, or are we seeing one of those classic locked-in stretches where everything just clicks? And more importantly, what does this kind of run mean for the team moving forward, Sammy?
Yeah, Luka, in some more pop culture news, Luka broke up with his longtime girlfriend, who also the mother of his 2 children, because he didn't want to. I won't get into politics about that, but Luka, something snapped in him, man. He is not the same guy that we've seen. He has shot himself back into the MVP race. He wasn't even a guy we were really talking about. I mean, obviously Luka's in the MVP race, but wasn't a big name, and now he's averaging 40 points, and he had dropped 60 the game after it happened. I think that this guy is unleashed. I'm going to say unleashed. Luka unleashed.
Yes, I mean, in his last 10 games, you mentioned 39 points, almost 40, but also 2 triple-doubles and 3 double-doubles recorded in that last 10 games. This guy is playing the best basketball of his career right now.
Video game numbers.
And it's not like he wasn't playing the best basketball of his career before this. He was still leading the league in scoring at 33.4 points per game. So this is not just coming out of nowhere where he's just magically been able to turn it on now that he has this extra motivation. If anything, this is taking him from an elite level to now one of the top 2 players in the league.
Yeah, absolutely, Connor. And this is raising the Lakers' ceiling immensely. Yeah. They are one of the best clutch teams in the league. They have a net rating of 20.4, which is 3rd highest. They win 75% of their close clutch games. It's just been absolutely amazing to see, and I think LeBron might be officially passing the torch to Luka. But
definitely
that
passing
remains
the
to be
crown.
seen. But from the hardwood to the ice we go, as exactly 2 weeks ago today, we saw Ducks defenseman Kyle Gudas tear Toronto Maple Leafs captain Austin Matthews' MCL on a dirty knee-on-knee hit. Gudas was caught out of position, and rather than trying to block the shot, he deliberately drove his knee directly into Matthews. As Austin laid out on the ice in agony for over a minute, not one Leaf tried to go over to Gudas and drop the gloves to defend their captain. Connor, what's going on in Toronto?
Yeah, Alex, this is a problem that the Leafs nation has been trying to figure out all season. This is a team that finished last season with 108 points. They're at the top of the Atlantic. I know they choke every year in the playoffs, but the regular season is supposed to be where they shine. I understand they lost Mitch Marner to Vegas, but that should not be enough for the other 3 members of your core 4 to just blatantly disappear. And for the majority of the season, the Toronto media was putting all of this blame on Austin Matthews. He was taking the hard questions game after game after game, and as he should. He is the team captain. But when you look at the captain of your team literally have his season end on your home ice, nonetheless, and sit there on the ice in pain with his head down as the athletic trainer rushed over over to him, and not one Leaf, not one of the other guys on that roster skated over to Kyle Gudas and dropped the gloves. And I understand that the refs got him out of there fairly quickly, but not one guy skated over after the game. And I'm sorry, even if Gudas gets ejected or suspended, and he's not in the game anymore, you go after the next guy. You go after the star of that team. You go after whoever. I don't care. This is a sport of hockey where guys, there's an unwritten rule of like after a big hit gets made on your star player, it's expected that one of you go over and you drop those gloves. There's mic'd up clips that you could find on YouTube, on Instagram, of guys going over to each other and say, hey, you just got my guy there. Can you give me one? And they say yes, and they drop the gloves. It is a sport where fighting is not only a tradition, but it's a sense of honor and a sense of pride when you do that to stick up for your captain. And I'm sorry, it really just shows that Toronto might have alienated the one guy that actually cares in Austin Matthews, because by all means, that hit and him just staying on the ice shows that their collapse this year was not his fault.
Yeah, well, I'm just going to go on to the Gudas hate for a little bit. This is the second team captain, major team captain, Olympic team captain that he's injured. He injured Sidney Crosby in the Olympics, so he might have a little bit of a, what's the word, bad blood with them, but yeah.
Maybe just a tad.
Maybe a little bit.
But that will segue us into our third AJK's lay of the day. Today we got a 2-leg parlay. We are currently 1-1. Remember to tail responsibly on these picks. We are up 1.2 units to go. By the time that this is going out, that Arkansas game will be live. Our first leg, we have Arkansas plus 14.5 against Arizona. I expect it. Again, we're riding the Hogs train.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Darius Acuff, keep it close within 14.5 points. And then I got Houston money line over Illinois. Again, going to be a close battle, but I trust Houston's resilience more. But that's going to be AJK's lay of the day, plus 115. Remember to tail responsibly. 1 unit on that.
Put it in right now, though. Put it in right now.
Quickly. The game's about to go live.
Start like
Don't even
right
think.
now.
Just put it
right
in.
now. Put it in.
But with that being said, we are going to take a quick break. And when we come back, Mike will lead us into the fast break and recap the World Baseball Classic and opening day for the MLB. Stick to Sports. We'll be right back here on WTOP-10.
All right, we got a couple here.
$50. You better watch out.
He's got to swat you like a bug.
I'm scared of Joe with a bat.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me show you, because your team is a filthy. You don't know how to score, right?
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
Just like that.
That's actually. Let me show you the Bronx Bomber way of doing it. Ready? Ready? I swear to God. Oh my Everyone. God. All right, put the bat down. All right, this number's like. Sorry, Joe. You're right. Sorry. Yeah.
And welcome back to the fast break where the pace is hot, but the questions are hotter. Fellas, let's dive right in. Boys, I know it's opening day, but we would be remiss if we didn't mention the World Baseball Classic, which officially ended with Venezuela defeating the U.S. in the final 3-2. Connor, how exactly did a team with as much star power as Team USA fall up short?
Yeah, Mike, the bats just went cold, and I understand that if you look up their overall stats for the tournament, they're going to be a little inflated because they played 2 games against Brazil and Great Britain, which are just not baseball countries. But they got shut down in their 4th exhibition game versus Italy's Michael Lorenzen. Any baseball fan knows that he is a fairly mediocre pitcher. And then against the DR, they honestly should have lost, only being able to score 2 runs, but they got bailed out by Paul Skeens in the bullpen. And then in the final versus Venezuela, you would think that maybe these guys with such an immense pride for their country would lock in. The lineup was limited to 3 hits, 2 of which came from one guy in Bryce Harper. And I know everyone is going to jump on Aaron Judge right now. It is not his fault. There are 7 other guys in that lineup that you could point a finger at. And by the way, everyone's darling of an MVP candidate last year, Cal Raleigh, didn't record a single hit in the entire WBC and was benched for Will Smith after he refused to shake Randy Rosarena's hand and just destroyed any team culture that the Mariners hope to have this season as they hope to reclaim the AL West.
Yeah, absolutely, Connor. And even though the bats went cold for Team USA, you got to give your flowers to Venezuela. Their resilience, their first World Baseball Classic championship ever. The starting pitcher for the final was Eduardo Rodriguez, who holds a 5 ERA over the past 2 MLB seasons. He was amazing in his outing, and then Venezuela's bullpen stepped up, and their biggest strength, their bullpen was their biggest strength of knockout play, and they showed that immensely in the final. Venezuela did amazing.
Yeah, I just want to talk about Rodriguez for like 2 seconds. He pitched 4.5 innings of just no hits, or not no hits, but just clean, like Scoreless. Yeah, I was looking for the right word. That's insane, especially in the final against the best team ever assembled. You know, pat yourself on the back, Eduardo, man. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, clean game from him. If we can just scroll down a little in the teleprompter. You guys left our production cues in from 2 weeks ago. No big deal. No big deal.
All right.
Boys, it's officially opening day, but before the season gets into full swing, we're gonna take a quick look at how this past year's MLB free agency played out. Alex, what team surprised you the most this offseason?
Well, it kills me to say, Mike, because the team that surprised me most in the offseason is our arch rivals in the Red Sox. Despite losing Alex Bregman, the Red Sox acquired Ranger Suarez and Sonny Gray, 2 veteran pitchers who will certainly help the rotation. They also acquired Wilson Contreras and Yankees legend IKF. But Breslow can't light money on fire the way that the Red Sox used to. They're playing on a budget. Under a budget, and you know they didn't re-sign Bregman. They got Caleb Durbin from the Milwaukee Brewers, who is a younger, faster, high-contact hitter, making $30 million in salary. And in addition, they kept together that strong young core that they have in Marcelo Mayer, Roman Anthony, and Christian Campbell. So I think the Red Sox, despite losing Bregman, brought in a lot of vets, and they got better.
Yeah, definitely. I think the Pirates had one of the best off seasons. They were really aggressive in upgrading their offense and trying to get a win now for Skeens because they want to win with Skeens because he's gone. Yeah. It was whether a trade or something.
Will happen.
Will happen. But I want to talk about the game today. O'Hearn had a good game today, but Skeens had pitched 1 inning. Couldn't get out of the first. I'm just saying. I think that they are a very, I want to say scrappy team because I think scrap is the right word for them. They can win any game.
Yeah, fellas. Sorry, Connor, go ahead.
No, it's okay. Just really quickly here, I want to shout out the Cubs for signing Alex Bregman. I understand that his bat really only plays at very, very small left field parks, but there was an anonymous survey conducted last offseason by The Athletic where he was actually ranked as the most irreplaceable player because of the fact that he's a 2-time World Series champion. You'll actually see a lot of young guys, after their first season of playing with him, their hitting stats increase because he has such a good psychological background when it comes to hitting a baseball.
And staying with the theme of contracts, the Chicago Cubs have extended their 24-year-old superstar Pete Crow Armstrong to a 6-year, $115 million deal. With Chicago not typically being known for giving out massive contracts. Connor, what does this move say about the future of MLB payrolls? Nice and quick here.
Yeah, honestly, just to sum it up really quickly, we are going to have a salary cap instituted next season, and there's probably going to be a grandfather clause because there's no way that you could rake in the absurdity of the spending of the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Mets. So honestly, what's going to happen is there's teams that are going to be grandfathered in with the contracts that they've already signed because it's unfair to them to make them lose those players. So this is the Cubs trying to get ahead of it and locking down a good young talent.
Yeah, absolutely, Connor. And real quick, just PCA completely deserves this extension. All of his teammates were caught in interviews saying he embraces Chicago as a whole. Nobody else more deserving than for him to get a bag.
Agreed.
Yeah, and a shock heard around the sports world. Max Crosby was traded to the Ravens for 48 hours before they backed out suddenly. Ravens front office was quoted saying that Max Crosby failed his physical and that they no longer could go through with the trade. Sammy, as the only Raiders fan within 100 miles, what are your thoughts on this?
I have a lot of thoughts about this, Mike. I'm so glad. I've been waiting weeks and weeks and weeks to talk about this, okay? Pom Pom, I'm really sorry. Cover your ears. Max Crosby, the craziest 48 hours of my life happened the last 2 days, or the last couple of weeks, all right? Max Crosby gets traded, and then I'm like I'm at dinner at something, and I just see Adam Schefter. Max is back. What happened? Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. The Baltimore Ravens backed out of a trade for the third time in their history. This is more times. They have done this 3 times in their history. They did it most recently in 2018. This is a team that is screwing over other teams, and that's not to say. Oh man, I want to say so many words, I just can't because we're on air. I'm just gonna go off The Baltimore Ravens traded 2 first-round picks for Mad Max Crosby, then rescinded the trade. They say the trade fell through because he failed his physical, which was common knowledge. Max Crosby got shut down at the very end of the last 2 games because he was hurt. They trimmed his meniscus, man. They trimmed his meniscus. And they knew he would fail his physical. And they still traded for him. Still said, Max, we want you in Baltimore. We want you with Lamar. We want you to win. And then they signed Trey Hendrickson. And they say, oh, we wanted Mad Max Crosby and Trey Hendrickson to play together. No, they didn't. This is PR training. And I think, I'm sorry, I know I'm going way off my rocker right now. Keep going. His doctor said that he's making leaps and bounds already because, again, he's the GOAT. He's the face of a franchise. He's going to get back to healthy, man. He failed his physical. They knew he failed his physical, and he's still making leaps and bounds. He was playing pickup basketball in his story the other day. Playing pickup basketball. Okay, for a guy who again, trimmed his meniscus, whatever. His doctors have said that he will be ready for spring training. His doctors have said that he'll be ready for preseason, for whenever they want to start him. He'll be ready because he is the goddamn Condor, baby. And I think that the Baltimore Ravens, this isn't a problem for the Ravens. This is a problem in the NFL. Why would we even have a 3-day tampering period? Why would we even have a 3-day tampering period if this stuff just happens? This is an NFL issue. I think I've done enough talking, but do better, man. Do better, Baltimore.
Thank you for that, Sammy. Last but not least, let's head to extra innings for this week's picks. First, it's time to take a look at the standings so far this semester. There's the Crosby jersey.
Sorry, I brought it.
So there's the standings. Sammy, way ahead, 8-4. Not sure if these are updated.
8-4? Yeah, baby, 8-4!
That's supposed to be 4-2.
I think it's 4-2.
That's from last
4-3.
Yeah. Okay. Well, take it away, Connor.
The other rankings are correct. Me and Mike are tied at 3-3, and then Alex, even though he's won every single semester, he is in the basement right now. All right, but sorry, just had to get the rankings out of the way. Well, guys, one of the biggest games of the Sweet 16 is on tonight. Number 1 Arizona takes on number 4 Arkansas. A clash of titans tonight. Alex, can David beat Goliath, or will Tommy Lloyd keep the ship afloat?
Beautiful wording right there. I gotta say,
Lucky might be my bad.
Even though I've been riding the Arkansas hog train, and Acuff is my boy, I'm going to take Arizona just to hedge myself a little bit. I have them moving on in the bracket. Their size and physicality is overwhelming, and I'm going to take Arizona to win by 10.
Yeah, I'm taking Arizona too. Nothing to say about that. They're winning.
I'm taking Arizona by 10 as well.
Wow, all right. I'll be the only guy with a spine here.
Hog
I'm going to take
Rider.
Hog Rider! It is Darius Day, all right?
It is.
Darius Acuff might just be the best guard to ever play for John Calipari, and I'm sorry, there's enough Kentucky players in the NBA for there to be a USA versus Kentucky All-Star format.
Respect. Stand on business.
Stand on
business. We got to fly through these last 2. Keep it in the Sweet 16. The next game we got is another matchup between the 1 and 4 teams, Michigan versus Alabama. Sammy, will Michigan continue rolling, or can Bama overtake the Wolverines?
Who's that coming down? I'm just kidding. Give me Michigan, baby.
Yes, great pick.
Michigan's winning, bro.
I also got Michigan here. year. I think Alabama has overperformed a little bit. They're still a really explosive team, but I think Michigan will rattle them in.
With Dusty May as head coach, it is great to be a Michigan Wolverine. I'm Michigan 81-79. It's going to be close, though.
In the words of so many people, I don't give a piss about nothing but the time. Give me Alabama.
Love it.
And finally, ending our Sweet 16 picks tonight is the UConn Huskies versus the Michigan State Spartans. A masterclass of a head coaching battle. Go Tom Izzo. Connor, who do you see taking this game?
Well, I know we glazed Tom Izzo earlier in the show, but Dan Hurley is the better coach. That man is a psychopath. Just because he's younger, that's why he wasn't included in our UNC statement. But I have UConn here by a score of 74-68. I don't think it's going to be close. I think Hurley's better.
Sammy, I'm rolling with you. Tom Izzo all the way. MSU.
Izzo, baby. It's Izzo season. It's Izzo time. He's winning a natty. It's time.
I guess we're going to split the table again because I'm going with UConn. The Huskies are back in the D1 basketball scene.
But that's all we have time for on Stick to Sports here. Be sure to tune in 2 weeks right here on WTOP-10. Good night, everybody.
Bubcam.
I'm Gilly.
I'm Dylan.
I'm Minch.
And I'm Paulie, a.k.a. They got me quarantined today.
Yeah, Paulie's not feeling the best, folks.
As you can hear.
But today we're going to give you guys the Nashville episode. That's why there's not much planned here. But we did have the pleasure of taking over the WTOP Instagram
Correction,
today.
Dylan had the pleasure of
Right,
taking
Earl
over
made
the
an appearance.
Instagram.
Earl made an appearance.
And
so did
Earl.
everyone's made an appearance.
No, that's fine.
All right, so we're going to go through some of the questions that people gave us. We'll start with the first one. Our teleprompter back there. Bella, she left us a question. It's, what is the most memorable Oh Boy moment? So we're going to film it and do it all.
Oh, snap.
So what do you guys think? What's your most memorable?
I think it's when Minch fought Alligator.
That was
I'm
good.
pretty sure. I think
Gilly?
it's that.
I think it was when I was selected to be the next.
I think it's the brownie.
Oh, yeah.
I like the brownie. The brownie was the brownie was awesome.
I like the brownie. I also liked Floor.
Floor was funny.
Floor is good.
All right, so we got that one. We got that one. Boom. Let's keep working through
I like
these.
when Aiden
We got a question from Wine. Oh, Aiden was a good one too. Yeah, we got a question from Wine. Yeah. What is the best show on WTOP, and why is it the unofficial sports show? So it's just not.
I don't know what that show is. I'm not even trying to be mean. I don't know.
It's
what
actually just Oh Boy.
Oh Boy is the best show.
It's Oh Boy.
But other than that, USS might be up there.
It is good.
I wouldn't say it's the second best.
DK.
Yeah, but
DK. We established this earlier.
DK. I like. Oh man. Well,
I like. We gotta move, buddy.
I like.
We gotta. Yeah, you're still.
Eat it.
Oh,
keep going.
Okay. John Boldus asked, "Why can't I not get to the questions?"
Hurry it up, Buck.
Buddy.
This guy's terrible at his job.
awful.
Well, hold on, folks. Keep talking. Why is it not the unofficial?
Technical difficulties here.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that, dude. I am not the best at Instagram, I guess.
Our online guy is not going to be online.
I think I'm just losing signal right now. I do know that John asked, how do we deal with the pressure of being the best show on WTOP?
Because we're the best.
Yeah, we come in and out. We don't. It's not just that we're the best. We know we're the best. It just comes with it. That's why I was selected. That's why they do it.
I think there's a quote from the Talladega Nights, and if you know what I'm talking about,
It's like pressure
something
makes
about
diamonds.
something about excellence.
I just wake up in the morning and
excellent.
We all do. We know
something.
it. You've all seen
if you know it, you know it. Yep, I don't know why.
Who said?
We're done trying to make that work. We're done trying to make that work.
Someone said bring Riley back.
Yes, Jen did say to bring Riley back. We'd love Riley back. Riley did say that he's fired up to watch the episode tonight. It's gonna be good.
Hi, Riley.
Excited. Hi, Riley.
What's
I hope
up,
you're
Riley?
watching. He did say he was fired up. John's watching.
John's
John let
definitely
us know
fired up.
He was watching. No, I think this is gonna be a good episode. You guys ready to throw it into this thing?
I'm excited. Yeah, we can go to it.
All right. Well,
boy.
enjoy the Nashville episode, folks. Sides up. Ooh. There it is.
Eat it, go fast.
Vienna.
Oh boy! Don't ask any more stupid questions.
Yeah, you guys are mobbing back there.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Broadway, here we come. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. All right, old boys. We are currently in the Country Music Hall of Fame. Pretty fired up. About to see Hank Jr.'s exhibit, the Smokey and the Amanda car. Badass. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Hank shirt. Checking them all out. We're checking them all out. Look at that. Purple. Hank Williams. Not Hank Williams Jr., but Hank Williams. From Alabama.
At the boot store. Hey, just got some awesome new boots. How we feeling? 50% off, baby. Let's go. Look at them. Shiners. Very nice. Yeah, they are. They're great. Oh, boy. Hell yeah.
Oh boy. We are currently on the strip of Nashville. Hanging out. The boys are feeling alright. We're chilling. We got the kid that wished he was with us. He wished he was part of another episode.
Oh boy. So if you remember last year, well, this is the med team now. Dylan got a splinter in his foot last year, and then freaking G-Li B-Li here.
Give it one more shot.
Yeah. Hey, you can't swear.
So, want to know a fun story?
What's your fun story?
Last week at work, I got home and I'm like, oh, where's my earring? And then I couldn't find it. I got a text yesterday. They found my earring. I lost another earring.
Yeah, where'd you drop it?
What? Oh, the cactus was worse than this thing.
Where'd you drop it?
At work?
No, here.
I could give you a... No, I flipped my...
I was gonna make a joke.
Oh, this on Oh Boy?
Yeah. We have the med team. We have the med team part 2.
Except this time, I'm part of the med team.
That's true.
I'm not the one getting his foot surgically.
So her earring vented. Among Us. Do 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 do. Bum bum. Oh boy.
If you like action, romance, and highbrow humor,
What surface is this? Floor. Minch did not legitimately put his head in the toilet.
there's only one place to turn.
No!
Tune in to new episodes of
Oh boy!
only on WTOP.
$15.
6,
You better watch it.
5.
You gotta swat you like a bug.
That is like not.
If it's hockey,
It's what they score!
it's on Hockey Talk. Join Rob Finger and his panel of guests.
Their behavior against easy teams. How do you lose to the Bruins twice?
As they take you through the hockey world.
We welcome you with open arms.
Tune into Hockey Talk, only on WTOP.
Good morning, oh boyers. Today is Wednesday. It's day 3. Yesterday was cool. We all went to Broadway, walked around there, did some shopping. Some of us got some new boots. The boots are cool, as Polly would say. Yeah, we went out. We did the whole Broadway scene. It's a lot of fun. For their first times, they loved it. Today, the girls and Bryce and Dakota are gonna go antiquing. Me, Kenny, and Aiden are gonna go get into some mischief.
The boys are chilling in some tailgates.
We're at the guy that was unhappy come on Tunes Bar.
Oh my God, he was.
I forgot
about that. What, Uncle John Daly? Is that Uncle John. Yeah, Uncle John. Garage beer. Oh boy.
Beer.
I didn't realize it came as a double already.
Oh, snap.
So I got 4, but these are velvet tacos, quesadilla tacos with the quesadilla dipping sauce. And we have Mexican cola.
Not sponsored.
Okay, we're gonna open her up.
Oh.
Look at that.
Hey!
Sorry, add some cilantro in there. Okay, I don't like this crunchy part.
I do.
Well, then eat it.
Okay.
You might dip it.
Give us instant reaction.
It's really hot. Okay. My rating is a 9 out of 10. My favorite thing is cilantro. I could eat just like leaves of it all day. Every bite has cilantro in it and it's so good.
Heck yeah. All right, well, 9 out of 10. And as you can see in the distance, Degenerate Central.
Thanks for watching Eats with Juliana. Oh boy.
$7, $6,
You better watch out.
$5.
You gotta swat you like a bug.
That is like not.
Welcome back, everybody. Season 2 of Oswego Lazo.
Do you like reading? Do you like reading books? Do you like looking at books? Do you like having a collection of books in your living room?
Now, before we get into the nitty-gritty, spoiler alert!
Okay, or why did I write this in yellow? I told you! Welcome back between the pages.
Boyers, we are back. I'm laying in bed. I'm tired. Yesterday we got up to Mischief. We had a lot of fun. Today we're going to go top golfing and we're playing cornhole again. So we'll take you along the way for that. Last day here. We got to leave tomorrow. Sad, but it was a great time. Yeah. Oh boy.
We're gone to the tee.
And smacks it. Oh my God. Wow. What a shot.
He's looking for the green jacket tonight.
It's
going to be tough trouble when Aiden Katz comes back up.
99 miles an hour.
Wow, that was the
For a
farthest
carry
we've
of
seen.
100. No, mine was farther.
We have our drinks. Wow.
A nice Pepsi Zero.
What's going on over
Someone
this
got water. Dylan, of course, got beer.
I got beer.
His caddy's giving him advice.
He's got to get under the balls.
Yeah, the bad boys.
Here's Bryce, backswing. Oh, he absolutely smoked it. Oh, crap. Yikes. Dude, who put the magnets in the sand?
Paulie Beatty. Wow. 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 Folks, I think it's right there. I think it is that ball right there.
That's his 3-iron now. A with 2 more shots left. He's got 20 points in this one. Here he is.
Wow. What a shot.
Oh, might get gobbled up. Just evades. All right, Desi's still complaining, even though she got one right in the hole and got about 24 points, but still, there's more to complain about.
That's why I was going there to show you. Give me the club, I'll show you. Not this way. No. You can't swing it back here. No, flip the club. You can't hit that way.
Welcome back to Juliana Eats. We have a donut hole white with vanilla cream in it. This is a 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Yeah, it's good. Donut bite, 10 out of 10. Heck yeah. All right, here is Dylan, the idiot. And that one went nowhere.
Just a little guy in a big old city.
Just a little man in a big city, huh?
Do you like reading? Do you like reading books? Do you like looking at books? Do you like having a collection of books in your living room?
Now, before we get into the nitty-gritty,
Spoiler alert. Okay, or why did I write this in yellow? I told you. Welcome back between the pages.
If only we had someone who could tell us what we should and shouldn't watch.
Well, do we have the show for you?
Who are you?
What are you doing in my bed?
On Be Kind and Rewind, we will go through and review all your favorite movie franchises.
And tell you which ones you should and shouldn't watch from the perspective of normal movie fans. Well, be sure to check out Be Kind and Rewind on WTOP-10.
Good evening and welcome to Jeopardy. I am your host, Joe.
Hello, Simon.
Joe is at this place. And I'm very concerned to see what Piper's answer is here. Sorry, it's a 98-page rule book.
You guys are stumped still?
Joe, I'm going to sound like a little snob here. It was not founded by Ray Kroc.
Welcome back to the DK Experience. Go back to your job.
Every NFL fan has played for the last 15 games. They beat.
Writing a letter to the NFL fans? Get out of here with that.
Let me finish. No,
Let me finish.
Stop.
Johnny Manziel, that guy, he's a loser.
No, that's.
Watch the DK experience.
Alright.
Square up, fool.
Someone's got to make a move. Oh.
All right, welcome to the second annual Oh Boy Cornhole game. We got Kenny and I this year round. Kenny won last year with Seth. I'm joining his team because I got sold out of a win because Brian sucks. Aiden's here on his third wish to play cornhole with the boys. Paulie and Aiden.
Winners get segways.
Yeah, winners get segways. Quick game, one game, first to 21, normal cornhole. Are we doing the subtraction and stuff like that?
Yeah, they subtract, and then if we go to if you get over 21, go back to 15.
Cool. All right, let's do it.
Hi, son.
Yes, the kick.
You can go first.
Yeah, he'll be fine. He doesn't need
A little long on the first one, huh? Oh, that went a little short.
right at one.
Hopefully.
How you feeling about that?
I don't know. Roll up.
It's all right. There's time to come back. There's
I
time to
think
come
I'll
back.
understand it.
You know, it's early in the game.
Off. I couldn't see it.
I know at Top Golf. I didn't understand it at first, but I got
But
to
who
the
came
point where
out
I
on top
understood
at Top Golf?
exactly.
Nice kick, Dylan.
We did.
Oh!
Yeah, Paul.
Dylan, when you went back there, man, he is whooping you.
Yeah, Paul. Yeah, Paul.
Rough. 5. Yep, 5-3.
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
Good boy. All right, hey. Come on, dude.
Oh my gosh.
Good hand.
Dude.
8 right there.
What are the thoughts over here?
I gotta channel it a little bit. Lock in on the blade swing.
Over there, I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm throwing.
Thoughts are good. For sure.
They don't slide at all either.
No, it's because they're wet.
Yeah, just sit. Man, it's a battle. Oh! Oh! 13-5.
You know what they say? G-line.
To the B line. To the draft blue line.
That, and I've always heard that.
Aiden, step up.
How much was that? Are we at 18 right now, Dylan, technically? Is that at 5? So if I sink it, it's game.
Yeah, we may have to do best 2 out of 3.
Oh, don't hit the board, don't hit the board. Hit the board, man. It's still 20 though. Oh, that's game if he misses. Nope. Oh, miss, Dylan. On the board. Oh, for points. All right, we stay even.
The wish is to be good at cornhole.
Is it me or is it him?
It's you. You gotta make it happen.
Score the same.
You gotta make it on, eh?
Nice.
Go, bud.
Hey, if you want to hit that bug off for me, no?
All right, make it on, eh?
Yeah. All right, best 2 out of 3 just to
Okay,
give it a little
right.
bit more. Best 2 out of 3 just to give us a little bit more content here, I guess.
Yeah, one more.
These webcams are
They're weird, man. They just boom.
Yeah, they just slap.
Come on. Oh. What's up? Oh.
Nice.
Oh. Oh.
Okay, 4 for us.
Yes.
Wow.
So
wow.
it's
4-3.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow. To the moon. Russell Wilson moon ball.
Oh.
Come on, hey, what are we doing? Take one up the middle. Take one up the middle. AJ Brown deep ball.
That's 4 for us.
And yeah.
Yeah, maybe I am better on the right side because my shot.
Oh, the bug is alive. Oh.
You! Dude.
Big fan.
We need more.
7-6.
6-7?
6-7.
G-Line, B-Line?
Really cure.
I'm gonna go catch one.
More
cowbell.
Cowbell.
Oh.
And the only cure.
Let's go.
Dude, I know, dude. His especially, because they're just black ones. They're flying at me and you can't see them. We need cowbell.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. We need.
Jesse. Oh. There you go. Why would you do that?
Make it on, eh? Just gotta make it on.
Nice. Nice, Kenny.
Make it on points.
Nice, Kenny. This is big. That puts us at 19.
We're at even right now, aren't we?
No, we're up. Wait, no, we are.
yeah,
You're
yeah,
right. You're right. You're right.
What are we?
Yuck.
17.
17.
Get that thing out of here.
All right, now it's a tie game.
That's 2 words in sports. Game 3. Oh boy, cornhole. It's a lot more words.
All right.
Just do that every time.
That's 21.
No, that's 20. Now it's back in there.
Just keep on shooting, eh?
Can you not go over it?
Nice.
Hold on, wait, eh? Yep, make it on.
No, we're doing the subtraction.
All right, what's this put me at, Dylan?
So
We need
plus
one, right?
2 because we have 1 in. He's got 3 on, so we're at plus 2. What was the score?
18, so I need 1 on. Wait,
Yeah,
I need
1 on to win, yeah. Boom.
Good game.
Way to go,
Good
boys.
game.
Way to go,
Good
boys.
game. Good game. Good game.
Hey, yeah, thanks.
Good game, sir.
Good game.
Good game, good game.
Hey, fries.
That's all right.
Get on the
I need allergy medicine. Have it for the girls dying. Okay.
Go ahead, Juliana. Go say hi to Bucky.
I'm afraid to.
Don't be fearful. Go say hi to Bucky, Juliana. Yo, snap. All right, there.
You want to get some stickers? Sure. Heck yeah. Thank you.
Thanks, boss. You too. No, I'm good. Okay, post game. How do you feel?
I feel amazing.
Great.
I just met the Bucky.
Boom. Oh, boom.
Boom. Bucky's.
He was so happy to see us. Bucky's.
If you got it, you better watch out. You got swat you like a bug.
That is like not.
I'm scared of Joe with a bat. Okay. Okay. Let me show you because your team is a failure. You don't know how to score, right?
Yeah. Oh, God.
Ready?
Yeah. Oh, my gosh.
Oh. Just like that.
That's actually let me show you the Bronx Bomber way of doing it. Ready? Ready?
I swear to God. Oh my
Everyone?
God. All right, put the bat down.
All right, this number's like... Sorry, Joe. You're right. Sorry. Yeah.
Welcome to episode 4, season
Having
25.
fun?
Yeah, I am. Of Laker Connections. Kenny Gerard, Lucas McGarry.
Hello, hello.
Lucas, I said at the end of last episode the lettuce was gone, and the lettuce is gone.
Oh my gosh, it's so
I know,
short.
the
I
short
was
hair.
baffled when you showed me earlier.
I know.
I was
Well,
like, woo, we cut it all off.
Hey, we got a week off. How you
I need
been?
a haircut. I'm next.
How you been?
I've been very good. We got a spring break. That was very, very nice. We'll talk about that a little later. I had a fantastic time. I'm sure you did as well. And we're going to get into it.
Oh, yeah.
But
We had a
that's
great
one
time.
stuff to talk about for some other stuff that happened over the break.
Ooh, we'll say that for C Block.
We do.
We'll get there. But
Yes.
let's get right into our Laker recap. So, Lucas, I hope you enjoyed your spring break as much as I did because these Laker squads did not go on vacation. There are plenty of games over the spring break that we will recap the most recent one in this week's Laker recap. Lucas, start us off with women's lax.
Yeah, absolutely. The Oswego women's lacrosse team was on fire yesterday as they opened up their conference play against the Fredonia Blue Devils. It was a close first quarter. Lakers lead scorer Alexis Hill would start things off with an opening goal, but Fredonia would stay resilient, holding the Lakers to just 3 goals while scoring 2 themselves. However, after that, the Lakers took off. Across the next 3 quarters, the Lakers would outscore them 3-1 in each quarter, led by scoring from Alexis Hill, who had 5 goals, 2 assists, Cassidy Croce, who had a hat trick, and freshman Abigail Dix with 2 goals. On defense, the Lakers held the Blue Devils to just 16 shots on goal, and Alana Yakovizzi saved 11 of them. The Lakers would go on to dominate this one 12-5, opening their conference record up with a win and good momentum moving forward in the season.
Well, I mean, this is a team that's coming fresh off of a SUNY championship. So you got to come in, you got to perform, right? And this team so far has done exactly that. So, I mean, Yakovitsi is great.
Yeah.
We can't forget that. And we were talking about it earlier. They lost what? Was it nearly 80 goals and goal scorers in the offseason?
Yeah,
they're keeping up, though.
talent.
And that's the good thing. And the fact they can still keep up after losing that much talent on the team, impressive.
Yeah, and they have a little bit of a slow start to the season. They lost a couple of games that maybe they shouldn't have, but I think they're back to where they should be. And going forward in the rest of the season, I think they're a really, really strong contender once again for the chip.
Absolutely. Well, the men's lacrosse team extended their winning streak to 5 games on Saturday afternoon with a thrilling 14-13 comeback victory over Farmingdale State. Where is that? The Lakers found themselves in a deep hole early as the visiting Rams exploded for 6 straight goals in the second quarter to take a commanding 10-4 lead into the half. But the Lakers came out of the intermission on a mission. Oswego erased a 6-goal deficit in the third period, tying the game at 11-all heading into the final frame. Farmingdale would not go quietly, battling back to tie the game once more with less than a minute remaining. But with 25 seconds left on the clock, the Lakers pounced on a midfield turnover and converted on an odd man rush to secure the win. Oswego now sits at 6-1 in the season as they prepare to open conference play this weekend. Lucas, men's lacrosse team's off to a good start. How do they carry momentum into SUNY play?
Yeah, it is so awesome how they have been playing so far, and really, really good wins. I've seen some close wins and a couple of blowouts too. Like
14-6 over Brockport, 13-6 over SUNY Poly, but then a close game against Utica, 8-7, and then against Farmingdale State, another close game. These guys have already showed that they can win in dominant fashion, but they also have showed early that they can win the nitty-gritty as well, and I think that is huge. Before conference play has even started, they've already established that they can play on so many different levels, and I think that is really, really impressive if you're the Lakers, as like you said, going into conference play.
All sports are layers. You got to be able to be good at all of them, and that team has done well at that so far.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, let's move
now.
on to softball. Absolutely. The Oswego softball team went into their doubleheader against Elmira today, undefeated and determined to keep it going. In the first game, it was all about the Lakers. Freshman Alyssa Budzinski once again got the start, and she continued her dominant season. She pitched all 7 innings, allowing just 3 hits and striking out 16, giving up no runs, recording her first shutout of the season. On offense, the Lakers dominated, knocking in 7 runs, courtesy of big days at the plate from Ryan Perico, Lillian Haggerty, and Emma Budzinski. The second game would end in just the second inning, unfortunately, after a weather delay. But in the first, both teams would score 6 runs combined, Elmira going up 4-2, and the game would end with Oswego runner on third in that second inning as the weather ended it. But the Lakers now move on to 4-0 after that first win.
You know, it's crazy. Softball's quietly become a team that we didn't really look at too much going into the season.
I did not think we were going to be talking about them.
No, and that's the thing.
They've
been great
so far.
So we didn't look at them, going into it like, oh man, this is a team that's going to be a SUNY contender. They're going to play. They're going to get a little bit better this year. We expected improvement. Early on, I know we're not in conference play yet, but early on, man, they've kind of been the surprise of the Oswego teams this year. They've been solid to start off.
I will say, the way they usually start in their games before conference, they usually don't win too many. And that is just the history of how they've been recently. So the fact that they're winning these early games that they usually don't, that's more than they've done recently, and I'm really, really impressed, especially with how these freshman starters that they've brought on the mound, like Alyssa Budzinski, who is an absolute ace, just phenomenal pitching from her, and I think that's a really, really strong base to build off of.
Could be a good indicator for things that are good to come. But it was a tough afternoon in the Diamond for the baseball squad as they dropped a non-conference matchup to RIT by a score of 10-3. The Lakers struck first in the opening inning, taking an early lead thanks to an RBI double, but the Tigers responded immediately, plating 4 runs in the bottom of the first to take control. Oswego struggled to find their rhythm at the plate throughout the afternoon, managing only 5 hits against a stingy Tigers pitching staff. RIT blew the gates open in the later innings. I said the wrong word, Lucas. What am I doing? Capitalizing on Laker errors and well-timed hits to extend their cushion. The Lakers tried to spark a rally in the 9th, pushing across 1 final run, but the deficit was too large to overcome. Oswego looked to bounce back quickly as they head to Cortland this weekend, open up SUNY conference play with a 3-game series against Canton starting Friday. Lucas, tough loss on the road. What do they got to do to bounce back for SUNY play?
At this point, I don't know, because this team has been so weird all season long. Like we see, 10 days ago, they go to Maryland, play Salisbury, number 2 team in the country, doubleheader. First game, lose 12-2, fine. Second game, win 10-2. Are you serious? Then they go on to Oneonta, lose 11-1. Next 2 games, 2-1 win, 9-3 win. And then lost to RIT, 3-10. It's just up, down, up, down, up, down. I don't understand where this team should be. It should be high because we saw where they are with Salisbury. Then they lose to a team like Oneonta, 10-1, and then you win the next 2 games. Where is the consistency? Because you need that going into playoffs, especially with a team that right now is 6-10.
Well, we talked about it literally last episode, how it feels like baseball, especially softball a little bit, but mainly baseball, is just so it's a roller coaster the whole way.
They keep doing it, and they're losing more than they're winning.
Well, I guess we'll have to see what happens. But we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, it'll be time for the week ahead. You're watching Laker Connections right here on WTOP-10.
50 scholars. You better watch out.
He's got to swat you like a bug.
That is a 9.
Welcome back into episode 4 of season 25 of Laker Connections, your only place for all things Laker sports. I'm Kenny Gerard, co-hosted by my good friend Lucas McGarry.
Kenny, that was very, very clear. And
Oh, was it?
coherent.
Oh, good.
That
I
was
just wanted to make sure I wasn't
fantastic,
mumbling.
Fantastic reader.
Let's move on.
Yeah,
We're going into the
absolutely.
week ahead. We talked about the past, and it's time to look ahead with this episode's week ahead. Lucas, let's see what's coming up this week in Laker sports. Start us off, women's lacrosse.
Yeah, absolutely. Up next for the women's lacrosse team, they might have their hands full as they take on the SUNY Morrisville Mustangs this Saturday at Laker Turf. On paper, the Lakers have a slight edge. They both score over 12.5 goals per game, while the Lakers' stingier defense gives them the edges on goals against. Alexis Hill, who leads the SUNYAC in goals scored with 32, will look to power the Lakers once again. She's backed by strong goal scoring from Cassidy Croce and Aubrey Green. However, dual sport athlete Anicia Ingersoll, who dominated our women's basketball team, will absolutely have something to say about it as she looks to improve on her 24 goals scored this season, 5th place in the SUNYAC. She'll be backed up by dual scorers Samantha Budney and Mary Trowbridge, both with 12 goals apiece. This game is a great opportunity for both of these teams to show who is a contender in the SUNYAC.
Yeah, and I mean, just looking purely at stats at this one, the only thing the Lakers really have a solid advantage in, see, I just did the same thing you did, are goals allowed per game. So if simply just looking at it, it looks like Oswego should win this game 10-8 maybe.
Yeah,
I mean, that would be my guess.
Be close, but like I said, Anicia Ingersoll, she is a ridiculous athlete. I called the basketball game where the Lakers played. It was absolutely absurd. She dominated them. She has, in the 2 games she played against the Lakers, I think it was 53 points total. So she was a bit of a Laker killer, and I would not be surprised if she put up 3-4 goals against the Lakers, and hopefully if she, or not, or hopefully for her, if she has some help, might be able to pull out a win against the Lakers.
We'll have to see. The men's lacrosse team looks to keep the momentum rolling this Saturday as they travel to face off against the Morrisville Mustangs. The Lakers enter the matchup on a blistering 5-game winning streak, sitting at 6-1 overall. Oswego has proved deadly on the power play this season, converting on nearly 58% of their man-up opportunities. However, the Mustangs will provide a stiff challenge on their home turf. Morrisville comes in with a 6-2 record and riding a 3-game win streak of their own. The Mustangs boast a high-powered offense that has averaged over 14 goals per game over the last 3 outings. A key battle to watch will be at the face-off circle, where Oswego has struggled at times this year, winning just over 40% of their draws. The Lakers will need to control possession and neutralize a Morrisville attack that returns over 90% of its scoring from a year ago. Opening face-off set for 1 p.m. on Saturday in Morrisville, as both sides look to start off conference play on the right foot. Lucas, what will it take for the Lakers to pick up their first conference win of the season?
Kenny, it looks like Morrisville's got 2 solid lacrosse squads this year.
They do.
The men's team really, really good. I mean, 15 goals a game. That is really, really impressive. And I was taking a look at some of the games that they have played, and they haven't played the strongest competition in some of those like big-time wins. But again, when you score 20 goals in a game, 17 goals in a game, 18 goals in a game, and you're averaging now 15 goals a game through 7, that's still a ridiculous margin. So you got to be aware of that scoring from all of them if you are Seamus Hand. You got to be ready for that. And especially with the goals per game that the Lakers put up, they're still not the best on defense.
No.
So it is not a given that they can use their scoring to take out this Mustang team that has a better scoring offense. They need to rely on Seamus Hand to really lock in and shut down that offense if they're going to capitalize.
Be interesting to see this weekend. Lucas, take us over the diamond, though.
Yeah, absolutely. The Oswego softball team is off to a hot start this year, winning their first 4 games of the season. Now they get set to take on a struggling Brockport Golden Eagles team to keep up their winning ways. The Lakers this year have found new life on the mound. Alyssa Budzinski started the year 3-0 with 26 strikeouts through 17.1 innings. At the plate, they are just as strong, with 2 batters hitting over 400 right now and another 2 hitting over 300. The Brockport Golden Eagles, however, have been struggling with a team average of just .235. The ERA struggling as well, so the Lakers Lakers could easily take an early lead with some fast hits. Kenny, this is a very big chance for the Lakers to take 2 more important games before they begin conference play.
Well, I mean, you got to say it. Every game matters, and coming in with the perfect record so far, you want to keep that, of course, right? Come on. So, I mean, if this team can just continue to be solid in the beginning, we talked a little bit earlier about how they usually drop these early season games. But they can win all these out, and they can win out before they get back to the SUNY. Man.
Yeah,
it'd be exciting.
This team really intrigues me this year. They're really fun so far, and if they can keep up that mound presence that they have so far with the starters that they have and really dominate that team ERA and dominate all over the conference with a strong pitching staff, they can be a really, really solid contender at the ending of the postseason.
Absolutely agree. Well, who are to baseball now? The baseball team heads to Cortland this weekend for a neutral site clash as they look to get back in the win column against SUNY Canton. The Lakers enter a 3-game series with a 6-10 record, looking to shake off a tough loss to RIT earlier this week. Despite the recent stumble, Oswego's bats have shown signs of life, led by a lineup that's already picked up over 100 runs this season. They'll be facing a Canton squad that sits at 7-7 and is coming off a stunning 7th-inning comeback win over Utica. The Kangaroos have proved they can clear fences, blasting 3 home runs in their last doubleheader alone. For the Lakers, successful start on the mound. Oswego pitchers need to be sharp to contain a Canton offense that has averaged nearly 8 runs per game over the last 5 outings. But due to field conditions, the entire series was actually moved to the Gutchess Lumber Sports Complex. Interesting, Lucas. But first pitch doubleheader, scheduled at 2 p.m. Final set will be Sunday afternoon. It's going to be a huge start for the baseball team. Lucas, take me through it.
Yeah, I mean, for this team, the Lakers, like we talked about early, so up and down, and a game like this, really, really big test because this Canton team is strong. They're 7-7. That's a pretty decent record and a good team average that really shows that they can all hit the ball and they have a good amount of guys that you can rely on to get on base. Team ERA, obviously nothing to write home about, but that happens when you have D3 college pitching sometimes.
Sure.
Guys have bad games just like that.
Happens in AAA.
Exactly. The ERA skyrockets just like that. You got a bad stat. So early in the season, I don't rely too much on that team ERA stat earlier in the season or later in the season, obviously. But right now, I think the Lakers need to capitalize on the hitting that they can produce, but they need to be able to string it together, and that seems to be the problem that they have a lot of the time is stringing together hits. They can do it. They can produce hits. They just need to put them together to actually get those runs in.
We're going to throw it to a quick break. When we come back, it'll be time for Spring Break Recap. You're watching Laker Connections right here on WTOP-10.
Do you like reading? Do you like reading books? Do you like looking at books? Do you like having a collection of books in your living room?
Now, before we get into the nitty-gritty, spoiler alert. Okay, Lord, why did I write this in yellow? I told you. Welcome back between the pages.
Good evening and welcome to Jeopardy. I am your host, Joe.
Hello, Simon. Joe is at this place. And I'm very concerned to see what Piper's answer is here. Sorry, it's a 98-page rule book.
You guys are stumped still?
Joe, I'm going to sound like a little snob here. It was not founded by Ray Kroc.
Welcome back, everybody. Season 2 of Oswego Lazo.
I stood out.
Welcome back into episode 4, season 25, Laker Connections. Kenny Gerard, Lucas McGarry. Let's get right into it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, Lucas, not to state the obvious here, but we both love sports, but you know what we love even more? Vacation. Me and Lucas went on spring break last week, and we both traveled to different destinations. Lucas, let's recap our spring break on the one and only spring break recap. Lucas, start us off with how your week went.
I had a fantastic week. I took a trip to Myrtle Beach with my girlfriend. It was very, very nice. A little chilly. I know you also had to deal with a little bit of a chillier weather.
The whole East Coast was cold.
Yeah, but
it wasn't here.
We still made the best of it. We had a great time, and I don't know when we'll roll my stats in a second.
Yeah, throw some stats.
It was a very, very fun time. Traveled everywhere along the coast. That's me on a turtle. But as you can see, margaritas, love them to death, and I was consuming them. Had 15 of those. Sunburns. I don't wear sunscreen a lot of the time, so 4 of those. It was a tragic day, or days when I was in the sun. Pictures with my girlfriend, a lot, almost 250. I couldn't count them all, but I just took a guess at some point. And then I won some music bingo games. The old heads that were there were...
So which stats are completely accurate? Is it the music bingo and sunburns?
The music bingo, the sunburns are pretty accurate. Picture of my girlfriend.
And margaritas are what you can remember.
Pictures with my girlfriend. I'm lowballing probably.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a fantastic time. It was probably one of my favorite vacations, if I'm being totally honest. It was very relaxing. We didn't do a whole lot, if I'm being totally honest, but it was great. Like
it's a vacation.
Yeah, love vegging out, doing nothing. We still managed to watch Monday Night Raw, which was big.
Good.
Had a good time doing that.
WrestleMania's around the corner now.
It is.
It's my time to get back into it again.
Yes.
Yeah, I get back into it.
Yeah, come on, WrestleMania. We got Ben and Jerry's every single day we were there, which was awesome. Great shakes. I got some ice cream flavor milkshake combos. It was so good.
Sweet.
Yeah. But I had a really good break, and I enjoyed it, and I definitely miss it.
I went to the Music City. We talked about this last time.
I heard.
Yeah, that was great. We'll see my stats in a second, I'm sure, but it was a good time. We
City.
drove, which was wild. I did a lot of driving, but I'll tell you, it's a good time. There's more to do than just drinking out there, but I mean, obviously, I capitalized on that opportunity. So, I mean, the top stat, I spent about $1,200. That's rough. The miles driven is completely accurate. 2,285 miles I drove. I drank 36 beers. Shout out Beer Buddy, and we went to 11 different rooftop bars. Obviously, that's part of it in Nashville is the nightlife, and you know, we're on TV, so I won't harp on it too much. But there were some cool. I mean, I went to the Country Music Hall of Fame. That was pretty sweet.
Sure,
we didn't end up going to the Grand Ole Opry because Reba McEntire was actually performing on Sunday. We left Saturday. I was so mad. I wanted to see her, but yeah, it was cool. I mean, there was a lot to do. Bar of the week might have to be John Daly's because they had tailgates for benches outside, so it was just like these tailgate trucks you sit in, but with cushion. It was really cool. And then Kid Rock's rooftop was everybody's favorite. So
Kid Rock's rooftop
and
bar.
That picture was that's at Chiefs, which is Eric Church's bar, and the plaque over there says, "Don't even think about it. You're not Morgan Wallen." And as you can tell, I thought about it. I didn't do it. I thought about it. I didn't do it. But I should have thrown the chair. I mean, I'd probably be in jail and not on Laker connections. But hey,
we would have covered for you.
Here would have been the pro. I would still be in Nashville, and I wouldn't be in Oswego, New York.
This is very.
That
true.
is a huge.
We would have covered. We would have called you in. You would have been like on the laptop doing the show.
I should preface that money spent between me and my girlfriend, and she's an accountant, so it might be a little more hers than mine. But we're gonna go to a quick break, and when we come back, it'll be time for Laker Showdown. You're watching Laker Connections right here on WTOP-10.
If it's hockey, it's on Hockey Talk.
The hockey gods will bless me again with another victory.
Join Rob Finger and his panel of guests.
Rangers are going to beat them simply because vibes.
Vibes. You are winning this on vibes?
That's a solid argument.
As they take you through the hockey world.
We welcome you with open arms.
Tune into Hockey Talk, only on WTOP.
I had to eat a raw egg on Chris's dormitory floor.
I currently don't have any federal pending charges.
You know what you never did? You never walked to Walmart, Chris.
That's my co-host. This is for making the East Coast Pop-Tarts.
It's showtime, Crits. Come on.
I want to be on the air for that. I got a couple things to say.
No.
Spin the wheel. So you got censorship.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to.
He's excused. Pretty girl scare when she see me sleep. Two most important people here, by the way. Facts.
Me and Eddie?
Yeah. Casey.
Yeah.
You too.
Well, I hope you just enjoyed our false advertising. Welcome back into episode 4 of season 25 of Laker Connections, your home for everything Laker sports. And Lucas, it's time to welcome back Mr. Michael Neckers for Laker Showdown. Moderator, go ahead. Tell them at home what it is, Mike.
Laker Showdown is exactly as it sounds. A showdown between two of the best Laker sports minds this school has to offer. I'll give you guys 3 questions. Whatever answer I like the most for each of those 3 questions will be rewarded a point. Okay. Best 2 out of 3, and the winner gets bragging rights until next week. We do this all over again. Lucas, you're ahead 2-1.
Yeah.
It's close.
I like the jersey, by the way. Where'd you get it? It's
it actually belongs to Kenny Gerard, my good friend.
Yeah. What a nice guy.
So my first question is more of a hypothetical for you guys. And I promise I have a sports-related question, but it's going to come at the end. So first question, your phone is out of storage, and you have to delete one social media platform or it's going to explode. Your phone's going to explode. So which app has to go? Kenny, you're up first.
Hot take, because we're broadcasting students, but Twitter's got to go. I don't really use it that much. I know it's good for networking and posting and being on air. I'm a realist. I'm not going to be calling hockey games. I'm sorry. I'm going to make money somewhere else, hopefully. I don't even know at this point. So, I think, X, I guess, would be the one. I don't really care for X. It can go.
Crap, you took that. If I had to get rid of one, I'd probably, I guess, say, like, Snapchat. Because I'm, starting to become, like, a adult, I guess, and that's not.
Except for the fact that we were playing Snapchat.
That's what I'm saying. When I was,
we're not going to sit here
you a Snapchat game. Like
actually, I got a photo I could show people.
But
pull it up.
Yeah, I'd probably Snapchat if I had to like really get rid of one, because I don't have Facebook, so I couldn't get rid of that.
I have Facebook.
I don't want to get rid of TikTok. I don't want to get rid of Instagram.
Here, show the camera.
Ooh, that's a good one. That was me really locked in, my locked in face when I was playing some Snapchat game.
Because of this photo evidence.
It was Minecraft parkour.
Yes, it was.
Because of this photo evidence, Kenny's going to take the first round. You still use Snapchat consistently. I know because you also Snapchat me probably every day.
We have a streak. We all have a streak.
I think we have a streak.
All of us do.
Next up, transitioning to the realm of food.
Game over.
You just made some chicken nuggies in the air fryer at home, and you open up a fridge with every condiment to ever exist.
Oh, I'm going to lose.
What is your #1 condiment to dip your chicken nuggies into? Lucas, you're up first.
Chicken nuggets, I think that when it comes to them, you got to go barbecue sauce.
Oh, come on.
I love barbecue and chicken, and I think when it comes to like the chicken nuggets, there's nothing better, especially like McDonald's chicken nuggets. Dip it into the box of barbecue, and it's one of the most perfect things I could think of is that chicken nugget barbecue combo. I can hear other arguments for other condiments, but I'm not really going to. It's barbecue.
It's the right answer. I'm not going to argue it. I'm just going to say for those at home who like it, Chick-fil-A sauce is a good second option.
That's also good. That's also really good.
It's a really good choice.
That's really good.
Chick-fil-A sauce is great, but I agree with him. I pick barbecue sauce. But while we have a little bit of time, what fast food place is the best one, though? Best barbecue.
Best barbecue sauce?
To dip your nuggets into, yeah.
Oh.
Because I got one specific answer. I really like it. It might be a hot take.
Because I think I know.
If you have your answer, I'd say throw it out there.
Wendy's.
I was also going to say
Wendy's. Has the
I was
best
also going to say
Wendy's for chicken
nuggets. There was a time where I only got Wendy's, and I would get I would get fries like fresh out of the fryer, get it with the barbecue sauce, dip them right in.
I got like 2 minutes left. Probably should move on.
We're fine.
Okay, yeah.
I'm going to give this one to Lucas. You guys already gave him the point in the back, which I didn't tell you to do. So thanks, Gilly. You're the worst.
Yeah.
And last but not least, in the spirit of March Madness. Which NCAA Division I men's basketball program is the greatest to ever do it? We're talking history here.
I have such bad college ball knowledge.
Kenny, you're up first.
Come on, dude. I'm going to pick the bad answer. But, because they're not They're not the greatest in any facet. They had one good run.
Go with your gut.
But it fired me up, and it was St. Peter's. Dude. Doug Eddert is my savior.
That's great, though.
I know it's the right answer is like Duke or UNC. That's boring. That sucks. No one's picking that. I'm going with St. Peter's. Doug Eddert is my GOAT.
That is a really good answer. I love that St. Pete's run. I think it's UCLA, just based on like pure championship stardom. They haven't won anything. They haven't won anything in a very long time. But if that's the question you're going to ask, I'll give the most right answer that I think, and it's definitely UCLA. They have the most success pretty much out of anyone, I think.
You deserve the point, but my answer's fun.
Oh no, your answer is great. It's like if we did like best March Madness run, I would absolutely take St. Peter.
And maybe that should have been my question.
But yeah, but in terms of like who's the greatest, like I would say it's got to be UCLA.
All right,
well, Lucas is going to take the cake on this one. I don't disagree. That St. Peter's run was so much fun.
Yeah, that was awesome.
I will not give up my morals for a win. I believe in what I believe in St. Peter's.
That was greatest basketball team of all time.
The GOAT.
I like
it. It might be my favorite run of all time.
Someone
said in my ear too. It's probably my favorite run.
That is one of the best runs ever.
Although Jack Goikel for Oakland. I don't know how to say his last name. Golke.
Jack Golke.
That was Gokel or whatever. I don't know. He was awesome for Oakland. All right, that's it. We're out of time. Thank you for joining us for the 4th episode of season 25 Laker Connections. We will see you next week for episode number 5 Laker Connections. Have a good night and make sure you vote for GM.
The show where we embarrass ourselves to make the pros look even more professional and us like idiots. I'm Evan.
And I'm Emily, and today we're joined by the Oswego State Blasters Cup.
Oh, I got hit again.
Anything, guys.
Brown. Now welcoming the Charlie Harkins.
The Charlie Harkins?
The Charlie Harkins right here.
Wow.
Oh my God.
What is Josh Allen?
I'm headed in after the hat. Words in from the high office. Ring ring. I answer. Hello? You want me in? Yes, coach.
The beast is on his way.
8-2.
I guess that's all for today. See you guys next May.
Next May? You're not coming back till next May?
No, I'm coming back.
Oh my God.
I got all because I cheated on a rap battle. Evan hasn't spoken to me in 2 years. Amateurs didn't come back that semester. It didn't come back. I have to talk to him. I have to make things right.